Hi guys, I'm Justine and I am one half of Swim Style Patterns, the sewing pattern company that I run with my mum. And today I just wanted to take you along for a little sewing vlog. Normally our YouTube videos are very tutorial based. So, you know, it's showing you step by step how to follow along a sewing pattern. But today, I just thought it would be fun to have a little chitty chat while I sew something, because I'm actually sewing up a hack to the Karla top that I wanted to show you. It is super easy and you'll be able to follow along and make your own. So this is the Karla top, which comes in the Karla set. I don't know if you can see my pants, I'm wearing the full set. And also, if you haven't seen my latest Instagram post, I am pregnant. So we have a little boy due in December, but it's kind of stating the obvious at this stage. But yeah, I just love watching all the sewing vlogs on YouTube, and you know, I was sewing today and I thought, why not, let's give it a go. If you guys like it, I'll keep filming them. But yeah, today I am using this beautiful interlock jersey. I don't know if you can see that, the lighting's a bit crazy at the moment. So that's from the Remnant Warehouse, and originally I was going to do our crew neck top pattern and just lengthen it into a dress. I've seen heaps of inspo like of that kind of style around lately. I'll put some up around. But then I thought, being something so fitted, I want something that I can wear after I'm pregnant and it's not going to be like stretched out in a different size. So with the Karla, because you know it is so roomy, I can make my normal size and make a small hack to it, and I'm going to be able to wear it after I'm pregnant. We'll see how this goes. I didn't have any blue or grey thread, so I am using white, but whatever. I think something you'll pick up on like in the tutorials, you know, it's my mum Sharon, sewing and filming, and she is, you know, a professional. She's very particular with the way she sews, but I am very much the opposite. I just enjoy getting in there, having fun. I just work with what I've got because, you know, I have a 3-year-old daughter who keeps me on my toes. So if there is a window of time that I get to sew, it is with literally just what's in my room. But yeah, I just wanted to keep today really lighthearted. I clearly haven't cleaned up my space or anything. It's just going to be raw, and we'll sew along and have some fun together. So the hack that I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to basically get this Karla top and I'm just going to lengthen it into a dress. I've actually done this before with this one. I will put some photos up of me wearing it, but this is obviously a woven, so I changed the neckline. It's just my daughter in the background. But what are you doing? Yeah, so I am using a knit today, so it's going to be a lot more simpler. I'm just going to add some length to the bottom to make it into like a cute dress. So we will see how that turns out. Let's get started.
I did it.
Yeah.
I did put it in my nail.
Do you like the color of this one?
Yeah.
It's pretty, isn't it?
But it doesn't have pink on it.
Okay, so Bob, these are the pattern pieces.
I'm working too.
Yeah, you're working too. Can you hold that one for me, please?
Okay.
Just be very careful.
Oh, I love the door in your room.
Oh yeah.
I did draw it.
Do you know who actually really drew it?
What?
Grandma drew it.
You want to do it?
Grandma drew it.
Oh, I love it.
So this fabric is only just wide enough. Can't remember how wide it is.
It's too long.
No, it's not too long. To cut this out, I am making a size small, which is my size before I'm pregnant.
I'm not pregnant.
You're not pregnant, no.
I'm happy.
Which is a bit of a risk, but I really want to wear it afterwards as well. I don't want it just to be a pregnancy dress. So I don't know if anybody else has attempted to sew with their toddlers in tow, but being winter here in Australia, we have just been sick. Like every single person in the world with young kids is in the winter time, but yeah, it's been a real challenging start to the year, to say the least. I'm not sure if you've been following along on Instagram, but yeah, my mom got really sick. Like, not sick as in cold or the flu sick, like really sick. And it's been a big adjustment for us as a whole family because we've never really gone through anything like that before. So yeah, it was a massive shock, but she is doing really well. She didn't want to share exactly what it is, just in case, you know, it's triggering or anything for anyone, but you know, she's happy for everyone to kind of get the gist. But yeah, so she has been having ongoing treatment for that, but it's been positive as it could be for the situation that we're in, if that makes sense. So we've started the year, been hit with that. I then fell pregnant. You know, winter came along, so we've just been so sick as a household. Everyone at one stage is down and out. So, you know, sewing has really gone on the back foot for me. This is the first thing I've sewn in so long, weeks if not months. So yeah, even though my daughter is around, if she's happy to hang out with me, I'm happy to sew with her because it's probably the only chance I'm going to get. So let me know if you have any tips or tricks for sewing with little kids, because now I'm going to have another one on that way. Yeah, the newborn life is crazy. But now that I have been through it and I have a toddler, I'm much more looking forward to it instead of being scared of it like I was the first time around. But you know, it was a big shift for me the first time around. I was leaving, you know, a corporate job that I loved in fashion, you know, commuting every day to the city. We live about an hour and a half out of the city, so it was a whole lifestyle change for me. But now I'm excited and I know it's going to be my last baby, most likely. I'm happy with 2. So yeah, I'm just going to enjoy it. When I first started sewing, something I always struggled with, which is like the easiest thing, was just cutting. But I soon realized it sounds simple, and like I'm the kind of person, I don't know, I think I just rushed it a lot at the start. But if you don't get your cut right, everything else is literally ruined. So something that mum taught me that is just the most simplest tip is just literally your hand placement on the fabric. And as I started doing that, I'll show you now, all my cutting got a lot better and my sewing got a lot better. So you have to excuse my nails. I'm in between manicures and yeah, they're horrendous. They've got like half gel left on them. Okay, like I said, please excuse my nails, they're absolutely disgusting. I just took them off last night. But basically what mum was telling me is essentially make sure, just get rid of this bit. You put your hand wide spread out like this so it holds as much of the fabric in place as possible, and then you cut with this hand. It's actually really hard to do while I'm filming, but that stabilization of my left hand really helps the fabric not to move around. Like you can see I haven't used that many pins here, so yeah, as long as I use this hand to stabilize like that, I should do it here, like that, and then you cut down like that, it really helps. Once again, I'm really sorry about the mess. So I just wanted to show you that hacked pattern piece. So like I said, all I'm doing is literally just lengthening the top, of the Karla top to make it into a dress. And you can see I've lengthened it like way too long, but I have tons of this fabric and I kind of want to see what it will look like long first, and then I can always chop it and make it shorter, because like the ones that I've been seeing around are like above the knee, more mid-thigh, but I figured I've got so much of this fabric. I think the Remnant warehouse actually gave me a little bit more because there was a little bit of a fault in it, so I may as well just cut it long. But I'm not sure how much I added on, but you can see the top on me now finishes here. And this pattern piece goes all the way down past my knee. I don't know if you can see that. All the way down past my knee. So yeah, I'll probably end up chopping a lot off, but we will see how that one goes. I'm kind of expecting like no one to watch this because we don't ever do sewing vlogs. If we do get some views, it'll be pretty funny because yeah, it's all a bit of a mess at the moment. Hair, I need a lot of caffeine today. I'm just gonna set my sewing space up now that I've cut all my pieces. Normally I have two of these desks, these to make it like a really big cutting table. But I've just been using one lately because I've been doing a lot of computer work lately and I normally move this room around a lot. And my husband also works in here when he's working from home, but he's been in the office heaps lately, so I've basically just taken over the space. A lot of people ask me if these are good, and I just got them from IKEA. They are actually called a sewing table. They've got like drawers down the middle. It's good for cutting, but because it is a trestle table, as soon as you start to sew, it does like jitter a lot. So yeah, I really want a proper cutting table that I can also sew on. My dad made my mum one and it's like the perfect height. It's amazing. So I have asked him to make me one as well, but I will wait and see when that happens, because yeah, I asked my dad to do a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna set up the room now and then start sewing. So the machines I'm using today is my trusty sewing machine. Get a visual on this for you. So the machines I'm using, this is a Husqvarna Viking 190. So it's like over 35 years old. This is my mum's machine. She bought this originally to sew her wedding dress on. And then, yeah, this time last year, she made my wedding dress and she made sure she did a few stitches on this machine just so we had the memory, which is really cute. But yeah, I mean, 35 years later, my mum has used it to death. I use it to death and it's still working really well. The only thing is we've lost a couple of the feet and stuff and it's so old that you can't really buy new ones. But yeah, I always get questions about it because it is black, it looks a bit vintage, but I love it. And the other machine, so the other machine I'm using is my overlocker. So this is a Benina L450. My mum bought this for one of my birthdays. I think it was my 30th birthday. So yeah, very spoiled obviously, but it's been amazing. Like, I didn't have an overlocker before then, and I sew a lot of knits. Like, I sew a lot of loungewear, I sew a lot of like relaxed pants. So yeah, having this overlocker has been a game changer.
So I also decided halfway through this project, instead of doing the normal sleeves the Karla have, which is that gathered below elastic sleeve, I took some length out of the sleeve and I just wanted to leave like nice and flared. But I did shorten the sleeve quite a bit so it wouldn't be getting in, you know, my food or anything if I ate. Yeah, I've just literally taken the elastic out and removed a bit of length.
See, this is a big blade and it cuts the fabric off, okay?
It's a blade.
I'm going to show you how it works, all right? See, it's cutting the fabric off, this big blade.
Let's do it.
It's okay, it's okay. See, I know how to work it. And then it sews the two bits of fabric together. See?
Here is a funny little clip of me talking with no sound coming out because, of course, on day 2, my mic was not working for a brief period of time. So feel free to have a little giggle. Right now, I'm just saying I feel absolutely huge today. So I put on one of my favorite outfits, my Tamarama pants in this like bronzy satin and my ritual shirt. And just going over what I did yesterday, I really just had time to cut out the dress and sew the shoulder seams together. So today I've got about 2.5 hours spare and I'm just going to whip the rest of this dress up. It comes together super quick from now on and I have no more distractions from my little helper. So hopefully I can get it done. You can see I've already added the sleeves on here and now I'm just pinning the side seams and I'm literally just going to sew straight down there using my overlocker and then it's onto the neckband. You can see I've pressed and overlocked the outer edge of that neckband and then it's time to divide it into quarter mark points and match that to the quarter mark points on your neckband and give it a really careful sew around the edge and a beautiful press.
Okay, so I have made my dress. I do really like it for pregnancy. It's so easy to throw on and it'll be really easy in summer when it starts to get a bit warmer and I can just wear it down to the beach like this. But I do think when, in about a year's time, when I'm done with pregnancy, I will probably fix it up a bit and make it more of a mini one. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube. If you do like this kind of video, let me know in the comments. I'll keep making them for you. Yeah, I had lots of fun. I hope you did too. Thanks for coming along.